Hi world, it's 20 past 4 in the afternoon on Friday the 9th of September 2016, and Jupiter has moved into Libra. So let's do a little bit on this. Jupiter, biggest planet in the solar system, which is why I suppose that some of the words associated with Jupiter's astrological influence are words like big, large, over the top, larger than life, growth and expansion. Jupiter is a gas giant. It has very little substance. You can't land on Jupiter. It has no surface. It is gas. It is hot air. It gives out something like 3.2 times as much light and heat as it actually takes in from a sun. And if it were 90% hotter, it would probably be a sun in itself. Certainly got enough moons. Jupiter's like a giant vacuum cleaner. It soaks. Its gravitational pull is so strong that it actually soaks up a lot of the comets, meteors and lumps of rock that are floating around in space. For example, a couple of decades ago there was the Shoemaker-Levy 9 comet, which broke up and Jupiter sucked it in. Otherwise, who knows where it might have hit. As I say, Jupiter's bigger than all the other planets put together, but it's hot air. It's just gas. It may have a very solid diamond carbon core. We don't know, although the Juno probe may tell us that in the next few months. But because it's so big and so light in terms of weight, it does tend to promise more than it can deliver. Sure, Jupiter brings growth and expansion, optimism, hope, faith, philosophy, humour, belief. But it also overreaches, overstretches, overweight, overspending, overindulgence, even over sadness. Jupiter's quite common in horoscopes of melancholy, despair, despondency, not so much depression. Jupiter's orbit is 11.92 years, or something almost exactly like that, fractionally under 12 years. Jupiter's in the same position now as it was 11 years and 11 months ago. Every 12 years, approximately to within a month, Jupiter comes back to the position it was previously 12 months ago. That is why the Jupiter return is such a regular occurrence. It always happens within a month or three of a 12-year cycle. And there is a case for saying that years 12, 24, 36, 48, 60 are significant, although by the time it's 60 it's 59, are significant, and particularly 59, 60, because that's the time when the second Saturn return and the fifth Jupiter return coincide. Often the Jupiter return, when I see Jupiter come back to its original position in people's charts, I say, look, there's absolutely no point in being at work this week, because it only takes a week. Go on holiday, go partying, go clubbing, go and eat pizza or chocolate, go and have fun. Because what Jupiter does do, it does bring the opportunity for you to go over the top and enjoy yourself. And if you can time it so that you maximise the potentials, then you can really go and have a really great holiday that'll bring you a smile on the rest of your face for a long time to come. But if you find yourself at work in the middle of your Jupiter return, or when Jupiter's on top of your sun or on your moon, then you're going to feel really frustrated and wish you were on a beach or climbing a mountain or in some way on holiday. Jupiter's just spent the last year in Virgo. It's not that comfortable in Virgo. It's more comfortable in the opposite sign of Pisces. Virgo's capacity for exacting detail, for minutiae, for analysis, for detailed words like effectiveness, efficiency, order, don't work well with Jupiter, which isn't that worried about the fine details. It likes the big picture. So Jupiter's not that comfortable in Virgo. The need for detail doesn't go well with Jupiter's desire to just sort of skate over the minutiae and just sort of deal with the philosophies that lie behind all the details. So Jupiter leaving Virgo today, well, a number of astrologers will be pleased to see it. To be honest, I expect many Virgos will, not all, but many. And many Librans now will be rubbing their hands because Jupiter's now moving into Libra, a sign that it is more comfortable with. Jupiter in Libra is generally a good business position. It's a position of balance and harmony. And those Librans, especially those Librans born in September, you're going to find that the next 6 weeks, 8 weeks, are going to be times of not so much luck, because luck is random and you can't attract it, but fortune. You can make your fortune, you can attract fortune, you can earn your fortune. So those early Librans, September Librans, your time is coming this next few weeks. Push the boat out, put the foot on the accelerator, make it work. You know you'll do well. And the good thing about this Jupiter position is, with Jupiter in Virgo, we had the long opposition of Jupiter to Neptune, and then various other factors, Jupiter square Saturn. It wasn't a particularly nice time for a lot of people. With Jupiter in Libra, especially from January onwards, Jupiter begins from January a 6-month opposition to Uranus and sextile to Saturn. Jupiter, Uranus and Saturn are all going to be making an interesting right-angled triangle in the sky. A 2-4-6 triangle. A trine, sextile and opposition in the sky from January through to about June. So I'm actually viewing this as something really positive, especially the sextile between Jupiter and Saturn. And this is going to be affecting everybody born around the 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th for their respective month, particularly the fire and air signs. If you're one of these, then you can expect a really positive Jupiter experience over January to June. And I do anticipate quite a turnaround in the world's economic circumstances at that time. I'm looking forward to Jupiter in Libra, and most people should be as well. I'm not going to say anything negative about Jupiter in Virgo, but I'm glad that's not coming around again for another 12 years. Okay, we'll catch you tomorrow. Bye.